heavy stuff, particularly for those of us who lived here and never saw it now. For timber underground in the Coeur d'Alene mining district than there is standing at the present time in the entire Panhandle National Forest.
No, Troy, you have to aim at it.
Earlier is symbolic of an era in this valley, but it's also the beginning of a new era for the mine industry.
As the smelter was actually built in 1917, and most of the feed for the smelter came from the Bunker Hill mine and other mines in the Silver Valley. But as time went on, the company had to purchase concentrates from other sources, many of them overseas. The ores that came into the smelters were all contained sulfur, or they were known as sulfide ores. And the first thing that the smelters did was, in the process of producing and refined metals, was to burn the sulfur off. That was the technology of the day. And at the zinc plant in 1954, we put in a sulfuric acid plant to start capturing some of this sulfur dioxide. The sulfuric acid manufacturing units were capable of capturing around 85% of the sulfur dioxide, and it reduced the amount that was being released into the atmosphere. The major problem that we had in the area with the release of sulfur dioxide was that we had atmospheric inversions in the valley. The inversions, which occurred so frequently, while they were not all-day occurrences, they still made it difficult to meet the standards. So the next thing the company did was to adopt a intermittent operation of the sinter machine at the smelter. We had 3 professional meteorologists on the staff, and with this information we were able to intermittently operate the sinter machine, which burned off the sulfur and produced the sulfur dioxide. So what happened there was we were shutting down the sinter machine so much that by 1975 or 70, I guess it's 1975, we were getting into a position where we were losing money badly at the smelter because we had to shut down so much. And so the company employed a consulting firm that spent a year in the area checking the levels in which the atmospheric inversions occurred, how frequently they occurred, and they designed chimneys that would pierce the atmospheric inversions. They would pierce it like this. The one at the zinc plant was actually started in April of 1976. This particular picture here shows the cement being poured into the base that would support the chimney itself. And then as the chimney started up, here's a later picture showing the steel going up inside the walls of the chimney column. And then we start looking here at other pictures that show it as it moves up. This is the old zinc plant chimney. This is the new one starting up. This is the one that measured 45 feet in diameter at the base, and they ran it up 610 feet. Here's another picture of that. And they used what they called a jump form method of pouring the concrete. And you can see the rings here, 7.5 feet, as the column was put up. The column was not completed until November of 1976, utilizing this method. You can see the rings as they went up 7.5 feet every 24 hours. Okay, next then, the smelter chimney, the decision to build that was not made until the company made a further study of the availability of concentrates. They also had to evaluate the cost of putting in another chimney at the smelter. And anyway, the decision was finally made on June 1st of '76, 2 months after the zinc plant chimney decision had been made and the work had started. Let's see if we have a, here we go. They had to dig a big base for the chimney column. They had to put in the concrete for that, and then they started it up. And then after they got to this point here, they put their equipment on, and it was rested on rods that are inside the walls of the chimney, and it moved up an average of 25 feet every 24 hours. And you can see the various progress here of the chimney. This is the old smelter chimney, which is still there and will be blowing down. This was 220 or 30 feet, I'm not sure which. Here's another view looking across the smelting plant at it coming up. And you can see the equipment on the top here where they hoisted up the concrete and it was poured around, and then it was continuously being moved up. Here you can see a night picture. They ran 24 hours a day during this operation, 5 days a week. Now, with the chimney, the plastic liner coming 15 feet above the chimney top, that's where we get 715 feet for the chimney column at the smelter. But the two chimneys together with the flue systems that cost the company $11.4 million. It would be nice if we could keep one of the, like the smelter chimney, as just a kind of a point to show people what we had here at one time in the valley. But in the present attitude of people is that smelting plants are bad. And I guess we might as well get rid of them.
Should we blow up the smokestacks or keep them?
Keep them.
Should we blow the smokestacks and smelter go?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have no opinion. I haven't really read up on them. I kind of enjoy them being around.
I don't know, I kind of like them, they're really...
I say keep them all.
I wish they'd find something I could do with it.
You know, it don't make any difference to me. I worked 44 years under them.
Thanks for the introduction, but I think one of the things I wanted to say was we are from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and not from Blue Springs, Missouri. We do have branch office in Blue Springs, Missouri. From what I understand, the last time it was printed as Blue Springs, Missouri. But basically we have, I just wanted to go over with some of what will be happening on the day of the shot and the direction of the fall. And a little bit about the security. We are in process of working out the details of the security for the day of shot. We have, this is a 610 feet tall stacks, will be falling in a direction of east, a little bit to a north in an angle, so northeast. The tall stack, the 715, will be falling in a direction of northeast as well. Not a little bit more in the north than it is to the east. This is ceremonial plunger, and this is what will start the blast.
This will be the biggest stack you've ever knocked down, I take it, huh?
It is the biggest stack shot in North America, period, yes.
Will it be worth the drive out to watch this when it goes?
I think so. Yeah, I know. See how interesting, how tall it is? The direction of falls will be to that middle opening there. We will blast this left and right side of the area. They will go at the same time, and you can see the hinge walls in the back here are just to keep the back rigid as it falls.
How many holes are you putting in this thing?
In this particular stack, 174.
How many?
174.
And that will all be loaded up with dynamite?
Exactly. About a pound each.
So 175 pounds of dynamite in this one stack alone, huh?
Yes. We have, it's a custom designed drill. And Eric is actually the one who designed the drill and had a company make it. But basically, most drills are made to drill vertically, and there isn't any drills that are made to go horizontally. And obviously, in our business, it's mostly all horizontal. The side that has more holes, that's really the side that the stack will be falling, the direction of the fall. The back side where we have now just one hole is what's we call hinge wall. So basically it keeps it steady while the front side is falling, but it doesn't prohibit from falling at all. So we do have to create a hinge wall just to give a little bit of movement, but not too much, so that before it starts to move to this direction.
In many ways, this is like knocking down a big tree in the backyard, isn't it?
It's very much like the concept is exactly the same.
What do you think? You have a business in Smelterville.
Yeah.
What's the impact going to be after the stacks are gone?
Well, now we're looking into the crystal ball. So if we keep my comments in that vein, because that's all they are, it's future speculation. I have long thought that there's a lot of business people afraid of this area because of the Superfund stigma. We have seen some new businesses come into the area. Of course, the Silver Mountain development, McDonald's came in, Super 8 Motel, other fast food places, you know, and this is great, but I think, and I'm not sure, that these are the leading edge entrepreneurial types. I think there are other people who've looked at this area because land is inexpensive. We have lots of infrastructure. The highway's right out here, cheap power. But they look at it and then they, you know, well, what is the deal with this Superfund? And I think they back away. And my personal 2 bits, for what it's worth, is that the stacks are erroneously considered symbols of contamination by a lot of people. You know, I mean, dirt looks like dirt whether it's contaminated or not. So they transfer, you know, everything they read into these stacks. And I think when the stacks come down, the cleanup will be years from completion. But it'll be a big milestone for the valley. The cleanup may not be completed. It's well past the halfway point. It's being done, and I think it'll allay some fears. And hopefully we'll see some new businesses coming in.
Okay, we have Janelle Bailey here today, Miss Kellogg. And we've already rolled these tickets around 1,000 times, but we're going to do it some more because it's fun. Fun to watch them go. Now look at this. slow down. Hang it on there. All right, here we go. This is too exciting. You getting ready? Tell me when to stop. Stop. Do it.
Don't
Can't
get your
look.
arms
I
stuck.
can't look. For the first prize, bringing down the smelter stack, or $500.
Bill Peterson, Kiwanis Club of Nampa.
Oh, Nampa.
Kiwanis Club of Napa.
Nampa.
Phil
Peterson.
So
Peterson.
Our Kiwanis
Kiwanis sold the
sent them out.
ticket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. That's
What is the most exciting thing about this for you, Brenda? This whole thing that you've been through?
getting it over with.
Are you looking forward to that moment when those steps
Yes.
fall down?
I'm looking forward to just Monday. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's been a, well, see, it really wasn't meant to be that much work, and it's just turned into a big job.
Yeah.
And but, you know, if it weren't for these people helping, I would have shot myself by now.
Oh,
You would
I
have
know.
done the
You
stack.
had,
I would have.
You would have blown the stack.
blown the stack, blown my stack.
Well, I think it's a real incredible feeling to realize that we're part of history. This is almost
Yeah.
like stepping out on Plymouth Rock. And if you've ever seen it, it's just this little old rock, you know.
Yeah.
But these stacks are the tallest
I never
stacks
thought of it
in the
that
United
way.
States. And they
North
really
America.
are
That's right.
symbolic of an era of, to many people, pollution, to some people, effort. But they're coming down because that area is slated for new things. And that's the real
Lenny,
exciting
you
part.
explained it so much better than I did.
It's beautiful.
You want to stand next to you have your picture made by one of the largest green peppers in North America? They got a whole box full of them. Oh, and look at the onions right out of it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Big baked potatoes. Oh, yes. And the carrots. Goodness sakes.
And where do these come from?
Osborne.
Really?
Of course.
Locally grown.
Oh, well, locally picked up.
Okay.
Everything. If you don't see it here, let me know and we'll get it for you.
What do you think of the concept of having an outdoor market here?
Oh, it's great. It's a beautiful day. The people are really friendly. It's just everybody's having a good time. It's fun. It's a great idea.
What do we got here? Tie-dyed? Huh? Tell me about it. Just tell me one.
They're $12. And these, I think we sold some
I can't hear you. Talk to me over here. What?
I think we sold some, and over there there's some shirts that are the blast
you expect this type of crowd?
Oh, I think so. I think we're all a bit excited about the fact of seeing these stacks come down. You know, every time I watch a building coming down on television, it's exciting. I wouldn't miss it.
I was born and raised here, and we moved to Boise. We live in Boise. We just came up here for the week and happened to catch the stack day, so we're here meeting some friends. We haven't met up with them yet, so it's crazy.
How's business today?
Good, excellent. Red hot dog.
Let's watch the stacks flow! Let's watch the stacks flow!
Tired on bunkers 18 different times. Most of it underground.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
How you feeling about this event today?
Well, a lot of nostalgia going down, but I think they should come down.
Just so happened we were in town and they're going to do this.
Well,
Usually
we did plan for this kind of, so to be in town for it.
We usually go to the national park, but this is our national park.
You guys all grow up here?
Yeah.
Did you ever think you'd see this today?
No, I didn't.
You were out to lunch or something?
I was out to lunch. I'm usually out to lunch. At any rate, I was surprised. I called back, of course, when I got back from lunch, and I had sort of remembered
Buying the ticket.
Buying the ticket. The Kiwanis Club up here sent tickets down to our local Kiwanis Club, and I'm the president of the club, so we brought it before the board and decided to buy 25 tickets, and I turned it over to the treasurer and kind of...
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming.
I guess he put my name on the tickets.
My name's Cliff Marshall. I'm a member of the Blowing Our Stacks Committee, and I want to tell you briefly about the Blowing the Stacks Committee before we start the program. It is made up of a lot of volunteers who spent literally hundreds of hours determining on how the Valley could get some good press out of this event and maybe make $1. All the money that we make is going to Project Uplift. It's a nonprofit organization formed by the city of Kellogg that does wonderful things for youth activities, Christmas lighting, all those things that it's always hard to find money in the budget for.
They effectively reduced ground-level sulfur emissions in the Silver Valley. They allowed smelter operations to proceed during periods of temperature inversions which previously had been required.
I believe that today is the symbol of an era closing, but it is also the symbol of an era beginning. Now, Idaho is what the rest of the world would like to be like. And certainly this valley in its transformation is going to set an example for the rest of Idaho, if not for the rest of the country. That in fact phoenixes do rise up out of ashes. That there are new futures and new opportunities for the young and the old alike. And that you can in fact blend the old with the new. Because that is our talent as a people. That is the application of science, research, and knowledge.
5-minute bell.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're blue. They're blue.
Look at that.
I'm getting it. I did 20. 20 out of 24.
With my little old crack
Yeah. Did you get all of them? 6 shots. All of them hit. All the way down. Both of them. Was that one was supposed to fall that way? No, it's supposed to go uphill.
Nostalgia. You were talking behind the camera. Now they're gone.
No, I said it's hard to be happy when you're so sad. I guess when you were here to see them poured in the days that they were going up, and then now to see them come down, that I'm happy to see where we're going with the future. But it's kind of it's sad to see the end also. It put art through college on weekends and vacations, and like Tim Olson said, and Mike Blackbird. I mean, the people that grew up here, and I mean, we're where we are because of things like this, the mining industry.
You said you actually did work on that.
I worked on the smelter stack and the zinc plant doing the instrumentation. But I grew up here. I worked 13 years at that smelter, and it's sad to see the era end.